Hello everyone! I have made my comeback. I have no idea how long ago I made my last sketchbook tour, but I originally filmed this video for something else, but then I realized that I'm terrible at talking for a long time, so I gave up on it for a while. So this is an old page, I have about 30 pages left in my sketchbook now, so hopefully I'll have another tour soon. I'm trying to finish it. I love this sketchbook. The pages are just so big and they're so... Anyway, it's fine. I'm almost there and I can't wait to film another sketchbook tour because it seems like that's what this channel is going to be, just sketchbook tours and this video, I guess. So this is kind of unscripted and I can't guarantee that I'm going to talk the whole video, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. So let's talk about the page for a minute. So I had these old drawings from 2022 that I still really liked, so I thought I would glue them in. So this is my OC Felix. I don't know if any of you who have watched my sketchbook tour, the most recent one, I'll put the page up here. My OC Finley, they're from the same world. So this is probably gonna be the only time you're gonna see anybody from the Dandelion Galaxy in this sketchbook. But yeah, I wanted to use those sketches because I really like them still. So yeah, that was basically it. So today I kind of wanted to talk about how I fill up my sketchbook pages. So as you can see, I have started gluing more stuff in this sketchbook. Well, you'll see that in the sketchbook tour, but yeah, so I don't want an ultra super chunky sketchbook, which I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have seen other artists' sketchbook tours where they're falling apart sketchbooks. I don't want that, but I like when it has a little chunk to it. So I like to glue stuff in. So there was an old transfer thing from the city bus, and I love how you can't even see what I'm drawing right now because of my head. Anyway, yeah, so that was from the city bus, and then I thought, oh, this is boring and white, let's draw on it. So I do a lot of that. I'm trying to I don't want to say I'm trying to hoard paper, but I kind of am. Stickers too, so yeah, I'm very inspired by, what's her name, Derpy Eve on YouTube. She does a lot of sketchbook tours too, and her sketchbooks are so nice and full of stuff, and it's great. So that's why I aspire to be you guys with my sketchbooks. But yeah, I get sad when the page isn't filled as much, but sometimes there's just nothing I can do, right? So yeah, and then I do little doodles and all this stuff. And another thing that I really like to do in my sketchbooks is, no matter how many times I've drawn the character, which is kind of weird, but I like to put their names on the pages just because it takes up a little bit of space. And as you can see here, what I'm doing with my acrylic markers, which, by the way, I got those from the dollar store, and they actually are kind of nice. They're streaky, but they cover really well, so I really like them. Even though I was expecting them to be super cheap and terrible, but they're pretty nice. So yeah, 8 out of 10 review, you guys. So I said this was going to be a video about filling a sketchbook, but it's probably just going to be a video of me yapping about sketchbooks and not really any theme. So maybe I should just call it a draw with me? I don't know. So I guess I'm just going to talk about the future of this channel. I don't know. I'm not planning on releasing a lot of content all the time. I think I just want to have something where I can document my sketchbook tours, because I yapping about my sketchbook and showing off the pages and stuff. So I think it's really nice to have that sort of, not even for anybody else or for content creation, just for myself. Sometimes I like to look back on it too. like, obviously I can flip through the sketchbooks myself, but like, it's kind of nice when past me is doing it and I can just watch, because I'm lazy. But yeah, I like to watch sketchbook tours when I'm drawing or just listen. It's nice to have a background noise, because sometimes I'm not in a mood to listen to music. Well, like I am, but if I'm not, then I either listen to classical music, like pirate music, or I'll try and find a sketchbook tour to watch. Because sometimes I get pretty art blocked too, and it's like all the time. This is why I'm having kind of a hard time with the sketchbook, but it's getting there. We're in the home stretch. I'm trying to just draw, but yeah. So anyway, future of this channel, I got sidetracked. Yeah, so I have a lot going on in real life, because if some of you remember, I think I talked about it a little bit in my last sketchbook tour about me being like a hairstyling apprentice. So I'm finally done my apprenticeship, and as of filming this voiceover, is my last week at my salon that I work at, which is kind of bittersweet because I'm like happy to get done with it, because like I love these people that I work with, but it's kind of hard to work for them, I don't want this to turn into a rant, but anyway, we're not gonna get too into that. The point is, as of right now, I'm not planning to do hairstyling like in the future. I'm like gonna get my license and everything. It's a complicated process, but as of right now, I'm going to college in September for fashion design. So I'll be pretty busy there and over the summer getting ready to move up there, because it's like 2 hours away from my hometown, which is fine because I'm lucky because my aunt lives there, so I'll be moving in with her instead of getting a dorm, which are really, really expensive, and your girl does not have that kind of money to share a room with somebody. Like, that's just the thing. So, yeah, a lot going on in my real life, so I don't really have too much time for content creation, which is why I'm probably only going to film sketchbook tours, because I get really excited about those. Because they're easy to talk about, right? So, because every page I can talk about it for a couple minutes and then move on. Like in school, we always did like in my French class, my teacher would always have us do like these exercises. Oh, talk about such and such for 1 minute, and I was always bad at them. So that's why I keep switching topics, because I have no idea what to talk about. But anyway, hopefully my rambling isn't too much for you. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm sketching right now. Yeah, so this picture that I'm sketching at the moment ends up being in alcohol markers, which is my favorite. Which is why I love this sketchbook, too. It's an Ohuhu, one of their newer sketchbooks, where, like, the marker doesn't bleed through the other side, which I had that problem a lot in my other sketchbook, but I love this paper, you guys. It's just, I guess I feel like I had a harder time, like, doodling more in this sketchbook and using, like, different mediums. Excuse me. Which is fine because I love alcohol markers, but, like, I didn't do much watercolor in this sketchbook because I tried it once and it looked kind of not good. Like, it worked, but it wasn't great. So I think for my next sketchbook, I'm gonna try out a different paper, which I definitely want to get another one of these as well in the future again, because I do like the paper. It's really nice. So yeah. I'm very excited to start a new sketchbook, if you can't tell. I'm going to force myself to finish this one because I like the paper, so it's not like I hate the sketchbook, because I don't. It's just the pages are bigger than I'm used to, which is good because it's forcing me to fill it up a lot more. Which what I started doing lately is I draw like stars with markers, but like big stars. I'll have to put up a picture so you can see what I mean, because I just sound like a madman right now, but which I usually do, but it's fine. Nobody needs to know. Only you guys. So, yeah. So, right, we're coloring with alcohol markers. So usually, for the skin at least, I shade in purple, like a light purple, because I find it gives more like dimension, and then I use like a darker shade after I color with the base color, to like line the shadow a little bit to give it more depth. Yeah, I never realized how much people say when they talk. That just occurred to me. But yeah, coloring the skin is one of my favorite parts. And I like adding a little blush on the cheeks and nose, and then on the lips. And sometimes I do it at the tip of the ears too. It's just cute. But yeah, I should explain more about this dude. Okay, so his name's Felix. Him and Finley are detectives in their world, the Dandelion Galaxy. So they work at the police station, I guess, right? So they're like partners, like they work together. And like Finley is very like serious and like, you need to get your act together. And Felix is very like, he's like the goofy one, you know? Like, I don't want to say the stupid one, but like kind of low-key. The stupid one. But like, he's smart when he wants to be. Anyway, okay, no, where I was going with this is that everyone in this world, there's different species. So Finley's a vampire. Felix is based off like a phoenix. Not based off like a phoenix. He is a phoenix. I don't remember. It's been a while since I did anything with this world, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he can turn into the bird form of a phoenix. I don't actually remember. This was a long time ago. And the only reason I'm drawing him is because I like those sketches. I wanted to put them in my book. But yeah. Yeah, so there was vampires, there was phoenixes, and I remember that there was angels too, because I had an OC named Atara who was like a nurse. She was like an angel or something, and she had like healing powers. I don't really remember that much, obviously, since I'm being confused about it right now. But yeah. I think there were demons too, actually, now that I think about it, because I was making a couple more characters. There was one OC that I really liked. Her name was Lucy. I'm gonna put a picture of her on screen if I can find it later. I don't actually remember what species she was, but she was like literally my favorite. I loved drawing her. She was so fun. But I think she also worked at the police station. I don't remember what species she was. I'm actually mad about it. I should draw her again because she was fun to draw. I did a little animation of her too, of her dancing. It's not great, but I think I'm going to show that too. Yeah, so the Dandelion Galaxy is obviously set in space. I didn't flesh it out as much as, for example, the Gemlings, which, by the way, I guess that's on hiatus for now, for anybody who cares. Because I haven't put out a new chapter in so long because I'm such a terrible procrastinator, and I'm just, it's complicated. Like, I love them, obviously. They are my children. They are my babies. But yeah, I haven't done very much of that. So, as of right now, there's no new chapters out since the last sketchbook tour I released. Which sucks, because I was like, yay, I'm gonna keep going with this and it's gonna be great. Your girl is too busy right now for that kind of stuff, I guess. Which sucks. But yeah, anyway, I don't have red hair anymore either, which, wow. That was my red hair era, you guys. That's how long ago this was. This was in 2024, like not even November, December. I think this was like maybe even September. I'll have to check back on the date that's in my sketchbook because this is pretty far forward. Maybe it was, no, I think it was earlier than September actually. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm adding the finishing touches now because the video's almost over. I guess I can yap a lot when I want to. Yeah, so I usually I like adding the white highlights at the end. That's like one of my favorite parts. So I added on like the cheeks and nose and the lips and the hair usually. Unless, lately I've been using my Tombow marker, the black one. It's the only one I have for black hair. And so I can't, the white gel pen doesn't work on it, which is kind of sad. But anyway, you'll see what I mean when I do my sketchbook tour, because I keep talking about pictures I've already drawn in this book and that you guys can't see yet because the book's not done. So I need to get my act together, but yeah. Anyway, Anyway, so just adding the finishing touches now. My acrylic paint markers from the dollar store. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I add. I'm pretty sure just the fire is it. So yeah, lately I do it with my watercolor markers because they blend so nice. I actually forgot that I did this in the paint markers instead of the watercolor markers. But yeah, just little specks of fire. And I always put the date on my sketchbook, on the pages, because I like to know, when I did it. Like, I can already see looking at his head that it's not right looking. Like, literally the sketches look better than that picture. And they're from like 3 years ago, which I'm like, how did I even do that? It was way ahead of its time. So yeah, anyway, I do add whatever I can fit in the background to make it look more of a full page. I think I did a good job of filling the page on this one, thanks to those sketches and that little bus pass doodle. Yeah, I think my favorite is definitely the one in the lowest corner, on the right, that sketch. I always like that one. Even after I did it, I was like, dang, I know what's up. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. There's the full page. Ta-da. Oh my god, August! Stop, that was so long ago. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye! Have a good day or night or whatever.